So we'll get right into it. 3 tips to help fix your marriage. You want to enhance your marriage, you want things to go better. Here's 3 tips to get you started. First thing, appreciate, don't hate. You have to learn to just appreciate your wife. Don't hate on every little thing that she does. You don't like nagging, so don't bring the nagging to her. So how you're gonna do this, here's some instructions. Find things you love about your wife and make sure you mention them to her. Make a list if you have to. Make a list of 5 or 10 things that you love about your wife and slip them into the conversations. Slip them into your daily routine. Make for sure that you're giving her compliments on things that you love about her. So find those things that you love about your wife and talk about them. Make them evident to her. Keep them in her mind so the last thing she thinks about you saying something to her about is something that you truly love about her. Second thing, you want to celebrate what you appreciate. You have to celebrate your wife. You have to go all out. Sometimes bring the extra flair to the relationship. Celebrate these things. Talk about them around other people, around her when you're in public, when you're around your friend groups, your sets of friends, when you're around your siblings, when you're around your parents, the in-laws. Celebrate those things that you really love about your wife and that you appreciate about your wife. Find those things you appreciate, whether it's her working as well, whether it's her taking care of the kids day in and day out. Find those things you appreciate about your wife and bring them to the forefront. Celebrate them. Next thing is you have to stop criticizing. That nagging component. Stop the criticism. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. There's a time to have this constructive criticism talk when you both are doing something and in a conversation, but stop just the constant criticizing. You have to get out of that role of criticizing. So when you think about something that you want to say that's negative or not a positive compliment or reinforcement, you want to critique her, just stop, halt, put a stop to it, wait on that, push the brakes, stop criticizing. The next big tip here, invest in each other. You have to invest in your wife. And what I mean by that is do things like date night. Invest your time, your energy, and your money into something that's gonna bring her joy and bring you some joy. So bring that date night back and make for sure that you stay committed to it. Whether it's the movies, whether it's a nice dinner somewhere, a nice walk somewhere, an attraction that you have going on, make that date night and make it happen. The second thing is you want to spend time with each other in the home. So many times we get caught up in the routine, right? We take the kids to school, we go to work, we come back and cook, do the laundry, do the cleaning and everything that has to be done. You have to bring work home sometimes. I know some people are working 2 and 3 jobs, and so it's so hard to actually be at home and be present with each other. This is what we need to really work on. Spend time with each other while you're in the home. Netflix and chill with your wife right there in the home. When you're doing dishes or other tasks, make sure you just take a break, take some time out and hang out with each other. Watch a series or a show on TV, read a magazine together, take a quiz, do anything together, play a game that's going to just put a pause on things, a break to things, and spend time with each other inside the home. The next thing is you just need to do nice things for your wife. Invest in her, right? Flowers, jewelry, surprises, notes, all those little things. Just do things for her, nice things. If it's an embrace and hug in the morning, a kiss before you leave, make for sure you're doing the little things that are nice for your wife, that make your wife feel good. Invest in your wife. The third thing, now this is important. You must get it from the source, not from the grapevine. So many times I talk to couples, and so many times couples, their problems start because they're getting information from places outside of each other. You must speak with each other first. So don't go Marvin Gaye to the grapevine right away. You must go and talk to your wife. As a husband, you need to talk to your wife. So ask your wife about things, right? Now, I'm going to say this is a disclaimer. Do not ignore your gut. Don't ignore your gut feeling. If you're feeling something, you must react to that. So don't ignore your gut. But you must talk and communicate with your wife. So ask your wife about things, right? Spend that time sincerely asking and listening. Second, Don't just take others' word. It's so easy to go off someone else's word. It's so easy to say, oh, this is very entertaining. I'm going to entertain this idea that someone else is saying about my wife. You cannot just go off the outside source, right? You must go to the source, to your wife, and talk to her. Don't believe someone else's word over the union that you have created. Don't let other people separate that union that you two have created. Now, again, that disclaimer, follow your gut, go with your gut. Don't be oblivious to things either. Now, the next thing is communicate often. You must do this before these problems arise. But when the problems do arise, you must still communicate through them. So communicate and create that rapport. When you have that rapport, that builds trust. And that trust that's being built will help you to know if you can trust the word of your wife. And you should be trusting the word of your wife, because that's why you two are married and are a union. So again, you have to go to the source. Don't take it from the grapevine, but do not ignore your gut. Now, those are 3 tips to help fix your marriage. I'm going to ask you to like, subscribe, share, all those things. Peace, imagine, love. Welcome, welcome. Imagine love. That's what I want you to do. As husbands, we must imagine love constantly. We must bring this love to our wives and to our homes and to our total atmosphere around us.